The ultimate diet solution for me has been to be mindful. The daily practice of mindfulness has helped me get further along in my journey. Majority of the world thinks that you only consume by mouth, aka experiencing life through your taste buds. But that's not the case. That's not true. You also experience consumption through what you see, what you touch, what you hear, what you smell. These experiences should be in alignment with each other. If they are not, reprioritize and make time to work on the areas that you need to. This is an ongoing exercise that you should work on daily. You want to aim for progress and not perfection. Also, what resonates with you now may not resonate with you tomorrow, next month, next year. So give yourself some space and grace to adjust and make some adjustments. I can tell you that I've had a lot of adjustments from as far back as I can remember to now almost entering my 4th decade of life with all the dimensions. And I can now, because I know better, I can literally look back at my life and see the pinpoints of when I was unintentionally on point with my, executing my living of my life, like it was a domino effect in each dimension. Then I can also see where it was flawed at, where I neglected, either because of myself or because of being influenced by folks around me who tainted my view of myself or projected themselves onto me, right? And then I can also see the point where I had the lock and key, click, and that was in my late 20s. But even then, from there to now, I've had many adjustments still. So you're gonna have adjustments for, your entire existence. This is not a complaint, it's a compliment. So I'm just reiterating this point. I usually get people, family, co-workers, acquaintances, different folk, and then just be like, Marisha, how are you doing this? Like, girl, I wish I could be like you. You can. You most certainly can. I tell people all the time, if you see anyone who is appearing to you that's grounded, meaning, that whole 10 toes down thing, like they solid about what they represent, even without speaking. They appear unbothered, like the world likes to use right now, right? They're in their vortex. They're not disturbed. They're not disturbed to the point where it triggers or messes up their day. These people, and I'm going to put myself in that cipher, are working on themselves daily. They're being intentional. It is not to say that they are not experiencing what you're experiencing, right? It could be different, but they don't have to show their haywire of their day on themselves. They're choosing to focus on the good. Everything else is still happening, yeah. They are recognizing that, yeah, but they're focusing on the good. And that is a daily practice, habit of being mindful. I'm certain that you probably work with someone or know somebody in your family, or have had an experience with someone who is totally opposite. And those folk are usually 9 out of 10 times not aligned or avoiding something. And we can use plenty of examples, but I'm going to use the money rich folk. And I say money rich because we can be rich in any dimension that we choose. It does not just have to be the tangible green paper that they print for you to have to spend on the credit cards. You could be rich in many ways. So we're going to talk about the money rich folk, okay? If you think about this, majority of a lot of the celebrities that are or have transitioned have tainted livelihoods, right? They're doing drugs, they're doing something else, they've done something else that's going to take them off earth, real quick. And that just highlights that, yes, money makes you happy, but it doesn't resolve all of the issues or things that you need to deal with to be in alignment. They're off alignment. So instead of working on it, they avoid it until it gets to the point of them wanting to take themselves to another realm voluntarily. They basically don't know how to address it, or they just flat out avoiding it. And sometimes when people don't know how to do either, they don't even know how to reach out for help. So they just do what, hit the panic button and say, you know what, I'm gonna just take this L. It's gonna be different for you, because with you can flip the script right now. Not tomorrow, not next month, not next year, not next anything, but right now, because there's no time like the what? Present. So here are 3 ways you can improve your lifestyle of mindfulness immediately. 1, focus on one dimension at a time. For example, you may want to work on your mental, so you want to be mindful of what you're reading, what you're watching, how you're talking to others, how you're allowing others to talk to you, how you're talking to yourself, what you're listening to, what you're viewing. And you want to be mindful of this in every moment. And now if it does happen, it's not to say, oh God, all right, give up on a day. No. Just to go on to the next moment and apply it again. Number 2, make it do what it do. Get yourself an accountability partner. Get a bit more acquainted, get a little bit more personal with somebody who you're already close with and who may or may not have a similar goal or be like-minded, like goal-oriented like you, to hold yourself accountable. Because when we say stuff out loud and we say it to somebody, more than half of the time, close to 100%, we will commit to it. Whereas if we kept it to ourselves, we keep changing the date, we keep pushing it back. Okay, I'm gonna start tomorrow. No, I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'm gonna start tomorrow. No, get with some folks who going to be on you and you could be on them, so y'all could stay on top of your world. Number three, take it one moment at a time. When you are unlearning behaviors and applying new things to your life, it is like anything new that we've been doing since we've come earthside, right? When you learn how to walk, if you remember that, you learn how to ride a bike, you learn how to do math, you learn how to read. You remember the first phase of all of these phases of things, right? It's the same thing with this, being mindful and multiple dimensions. If you've never done this before and now you want to apply it and do it, don't be hard on yourself if you fail. Failure gives you the option to get it better, go harder the next time around. Bonus pointer, don't forget to breathe. Jokes aside, when we learn the new things, at least I can say for myself and the people that I've worked with, when we are learning something new, we hold our breath. And I want you to take a moment and think about something that you have learned that that was new to you. And you were so focused, I guarantee you was holding your breath. It don't matter, whatever it is, I know you was. As I speak to you, I am speaking to myself, and I want you to know that I am practicing this literally right now. And I'm breathing, and I'm taking it one moment at a time. And guess what? I still have hiccups. That's not to negate and give myself an excuse, but it's just to tell you that there is a new level after completing the next level. Like, if you ever been hiking, you know that the next level that you reach is now the bottom of the next level that you're going to go on to achieve, right? So it goes on and on and on and on and on, just like the circle of life. So to wrap this up, I am practicing what I'm preaching. And I could talk like this because I could back it up. Okay, now, I wish you well. I wish you wealth. And I will talk to you soon.